never even touch it, huh?
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
Today, the former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, was the target of an apparent assassination attempt.
It is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
All right, guys, today I'm going to take you through the most challenging build I have ever attempted in my life. We are going to weld the man himself, Donald Trump. Now, love him or hate him, there's no denying this man has made his mark on history. And as an artist, I feel it's my job to capture these moments. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is technically the second portrait sculpture I've ever attempted. The only difference with this one is I'm actually trying to replicate a real person's face, and not just any person, but you know, one of the most influential figures in history. So I am feeling quite a lot of pressure and I really want to nail this one. There's a lot of little features in his face that took me multiple times to catch. So I would weld all day, all night, and then come back in the morning and just notice something was a little bit off or it just didn't look right to me. So then I would go and cut it apart, re-weld it, and I did that like countless times. So it's at the stage right now that I'm happy with. I'll probably tweak little things like his nose and his lips some more, just until I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. The other extremely tricky part about doing portraits is everyone sees everybody differently. So everyone notices different little features in people's faces, and the artist's job, I guess, is to portray a certain side of that person. So I really wanted to capture his intensity. Like, this man has been through a lot the past 4 years, and I really wanted to embody that in this piece. So if you guys haven't caught it already, this is his inauguration portrait, kind of. So the funny thing about this is back in November, before they even decided what his inauguration picture was going to be, I found this picture of him online where his one eyebrow was up and he looked real intense. And that picture just called out to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's the face that I want to do. And then a couple months later, it comes out that pretty much this exact photo was his inauguration photo, which is pretty wild and awesome, and it just makes this piece so much cooler. Everything else that I've attempted, I can put together pretty quickly, I can figure it out. But faces are extremely tough. Like I said before, when you're trying to imitate a specific person, it's extremely tough. And this is my first ever attempt at trying to recreate somebody's face. I've seen a lot of casts done of him, or like computerized CNC sculptures, but not too many that have been like sculpted by human hands. And definitely not out of metal.